Hi all, so welcome to the today's tutorial. So previously we covered how we can represent a matrix and how we can print them. Today we will see how we will do the calculation part. So I asked you to do the like some overloading on the operator side, like plus and multiplication and minus. So we will do that today. If you have achieved that, it's really great. So matrix operator plus, and here we will do the matrix and what's the reference, so matrix. Okay, so here what we are doing here, we are doing some calculation, like when we do want to do the addition with the other matrix, when we do want to subtraction with the other matrix, and when we do want to multiplication with the float. I would multiply, in this case multiplier. uh, Uh, I know like you're thinking why we are not taking metrics here. So I would explain that in a second. So let's do that. So Alt Enter, then the definition. In all three, we know like if we will add, it's quite simple. In addition part, we just have to uh, have to do the looping thing and just add them together. So I will just do a copy paste something from here, something like this, yeah, and auto underscore values. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are having one more variable in which we are storing the first we are allocating the size, and size will remain the same when we are doing the plus and minus, yeah. And here when we will store the value, we just want this matrix, the current matrix in which we are using. So okay, so here comes the crux part. So here we'll do the values I plus the matrix I. Okay, this is, and we will just return a new matrix in which we will pass this values, comma, the row and column will remain the same. So row and column will remain the same. Perfect. Okay. So this was for, okay, we are having some issue here. Okay, it's matrix dot value. Give me a second, matrix dot value. Okay. For minus, we will do the same, but instead of plus, we'll do the minus. Yes. And for multiplication, exactly same. Instead of this, we will have the multiplier, yeah? And it's instead of minus, it will be multiplication part. And this is it. Okay, one of the suggestion is using the side static cast, so we can use both. So let's do the recommended one. Okay, so let's test if it is working fine or not. So we have, let's have 2 by 2 matrix. So here I will have 2 comma 3 comma 2 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, have one more, values 2, values 1 maybe. Let's have duplicate actually. It won't harm anything. We'll duplicate, and we have matrix 2, and we will do the addition, matrix 2. And this thing we can just do constant because we are not changing anything here, and this thing will give you a new matrix. So let's test. So the resultant matrix should be, we are actually multiplying them together into 2, right? It will be 4, 6, 2, and 4. So let's see how is it looking. Compile. Let's play. So the matrix was 4, 6, 2, 4. Yeah. Okay. 4624. It is 4624. Yes, it is working perfectly. But we are getting one more value. I'm not sure why we are getting it. Uh, okay, so we have entered the wrong value. That is why. So here, if you see, it is 2 by 3, 3 by 2. So here, and the value which we have entered, it should be like 2 by 2. So let's check again, compile, stop, play. Now it is working fine. So 4624, and here it was 2312. Okay, perfect. I will again copy, and before calculation, I would like to print both of the things, and I will change some value, maybe 6712. So before calculation, it was like this, right? So Control D, matrix 1 and 2, and afterwards we are just uh, do the minus, make more sense, compile them again, display, and previously it was 2 2. Okay, yes, we haven't updated that, that is why it is 0 0. So again, compile and play. So it is working perfectly. So 2 minus 6 is like -4, 3 minus 7 is like -4 again. 1 minus 1 and 2 minus 2 is 0 0. So it is working perfectly. Okay, now comes the real challenge. Okay, let's do that multiplication also. So we will just cover these three things only. And in the next tutorial, we will do the heavy task, the multiplication one. Okay, the multiplication was not, because we when we do the multiplication part, we overrided the float. Yes, yes. So that is why it is giving us error. So let's do it with 2. Let's compile and let's check if it is working fine or not. It is. So we are just multiplying the value with the matrix 1. So 2 3 1 2. After multiplying it with 2, it is like 4 6 2 4, working perfectly. So I hope you are getting how we can use the matrix, and we will see how we can do the multiplication part when we will multiply one matrix with the other matrix. So this was it for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.